Okay, cool. Y'all figured it out. What's up, Satellite? What's up, Deep Thought? Good evening, Eva. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good on this Janklady blessed night. What's up, Ballerwork? Good to see you. Zombies and Keys. Sounds like we were made E1, M1 here. We would be so lucky if that were it. What's up, Shadows? Good to see you. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing quite good. It has been a refreshing day. A fine, brisk, refreshing day. Brisk and refreshing. Nothing like a good old Paul G&T to end the week. Good evening, Deep Thought. Good to see you. Oh boy. I think I did the best thing I could do for myself today. I took a break from Silksong. I think I've been a little overly focused on Silksong, and it has been exhausting. So I took a break from Silksong and jogged 10 miles today, and that felt really good. And then I was digging around with some other stuff. Someone in Discord posted a demo or a playtest for a game called The Lift that looked pretty cool, and I grabbed it the day that they mentioned it, and I didn't get around to playing it until today. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's a neat little like maintenance music. Okay, Shadows. You know you are known and beloved around here. You don't need to do like 5 all caps posts in a row like that. Like we do have some standards here. Good evening, Ms. Roy. Good to see you. 10 miles. Gonna go 10 miles in a car. Thank you. Yes, I mean that's the end result of me jogging 3 days a week for the past 8 months, while I've had all this free time for whatever reason. Yeah, the end result is I can actually jog a really, really long way now. There's standards here. Why wasn't I notified? You were, but they're easier to let them slide. 3 all caps post limit or 1 alternating caps post of no more than 2 lines. Yeah, I heard there's a playdate thing in with the Sage game. So yeah, what Shadows is bloviating about? Sorry, I really like that word, bloviating. This month's community night is focused on the Sage, the Sonic Amateur Game Expo, which I believe happens every September. And they finally posted their list of games. You can go check it out. In fact, I would strongly encourage somebody to go ahead and post the link to it right here in chat, so people can stop paying attention to my ass and go check out all those cool ass games for themselves. But yeah, for community night, obviously not tonight. 1 week from tonight, in fact. September community night is gonna be 1 week from tonight. Thank you, Shadows. I appreciate that. 1 week from tonight, we're gonna be doing a Sage Expo community night. So I need y'all to go check it out, get into Discord, post a game that looks interesting to you, and we'll do the good old wheel thing, throw them on there, try a whole bunch of them. If only it's so easy to stop paying attention to your ass. It truly does. It truly does. It's there in spirit, Eva. But yeah, I've heard there's a Playdate game in there. I heard there's a Doom Wad in there. So the Playdate game is, of course, fair game. I got my little yellow machine right here. I love this thing so much. Truly beloved around here. Yes, and important note, it's not all Sonic stuff. It was certainly started as a showcase of Sonic games, but has grown significantly beyond that. So yeah, definitely check it out. Even right now, in fact, because I'll level with you. You're probably gonna find more interesting stuff in Sage than we are tonight. Not to disparage these games too much, but you know how Curator Connectageddon goes. We'll occasionally find a gem or two among the roughest of the rough. Also mods and ROM hacks, yes. Got to the 3rd biome in Barony last night. Nice, congratulations. I was trying to talk about the lift. I won't talk about it too much because it is a playtest that you can try out freely. But yeah, it's kind of like you're a maintenance man for not really the SCP Foundation. I hesitate to invoke SCP when trying to describe things because it is such a very specific vibe and such. But you are a maintenance man in a otherworldly supernatural containment / management center. It very much has its own style, which I really like. It's not a horror game, at least overtly, but you go around to these areas that have just been like thoroughly fucked up by some kind of indistinct corruption, and you just fix things. You screw things back together. You reassemble power conduits. You clean ethereal goop. It's pretty cool. You're the maintenance man for the Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, there you go. Also, good evening, Justin Brett, Fury Fighter, and PM Collector Boy. Good to see y'all. What's with that face in the upper left? That is our highlight of the evening. If you didn't notice the stream title. That is why we are gathered here today, chat. Liking it more, you're the handyman in the space station for Arcane's Prey. Yes, yes, that is a really good way to put it, Eva. That is a very, very good way to put it. It's cool. It's very cool. One game I'm really looking forward to trying was an indie Kirby's Air Ride inspired thing. Okay, cool. Gonna be hard to beat Nagae-san. Okay, so the thing about Janklady, Janklady appears to be a departure from their normal stuff, like Nagae-san. Like it's not a walking sim. It seems like it's an actual RPG. We'll talk about it in a second. I actually need to finish doing the preamble before we really get into the weeds on Curator Connect night. But yeah. I gotta say, it was really nice to put some daylight between me and Silksong. I feel rested. I feel recharged tonight. I think that game was really taking it out of me. I'm sure I'll get back to it this weekend, probably tomorrow. But yeah, I really needed a break. Every time I try Fallout 4, there's a new glitch that makes you uninstall it, and every 5 minutes the game's lag so bad they think the damn thing froze, then it goes again. Oh, that's really messed up. Speaking of Fallout, I did a thing today. If you're not in Discord, you didn't see it. But I decided to futz around a little bit with my, I think I can put this on screen, can't I actually went back into, yeah, here we go. Here, you can see this. I actually went back into my YouTube archives and scrolled through the entire thing, like the whole thing. And I was looking for games that I had played that I had talked about doing like the whole series of. And I actually made myself a chart. I made myself a chart of all the franchises that I had started with the intent of playing all the games in it. And then from that, I took all the games that could be reasonably expected to be started next week. I left out certain things, like I left out Ocarina of Time, because we can't do that until we get the analog 3D. I didn't bother putting stuff like Mario games or Mega Man games or stuff like that on there. But yeah, for those of you intensely curious about what it is we're going to start on Monday, these are your possibilities. Now, I did put the game that we are going to start on Monday on here. It is here. It is present. It's just hiding amongst other possibilities that, I mean, ideally, I'd like to get to all of these sooner rather than later, but I mean, the top of the list is Yakuza Kiwami. I'm like 6 years late on that one, so yeah. But yeah, if you're curious, if you're not in Discord, and if you're watching on like a teeny tiny screen or something, the possibilities are Yakuza Kiwami, Romancing Saga 2, Devil May Cry, the original that was born out of playing DMC5 a while back, Thief 4, Horizon Forbidden West, Dark Souls 2, Echo Knight Beyond. I know I've been warned not to do that one, but we did the other two, so. Psychonauts 2, Axiom Verge 2, Trials of Mana, Fatal Frame 4, Yomawari Lost in the Dark. That's the third one. I've streamed the other two. XCOM Enemy Unknown. I've only streamed XCOM Apocalypse. I think Enemy Unknown would be the next way I would go with that. Kingsfield 2. That's the Japanese Kingsfield 2. On the American side, that's just Kingsfield. I've streamed the original Japanese Kingsfield, the one that we didn't get here, so this would be the next one in that series. Terra Enigma, because I've done Soul Blazer and Illusion of Gaia. Fallout 3, Quest for Glory 2. Might and Magic, I've only done Might and Magic 7. I guess the next step would be 6, because I think going forward with the Might and Magic series is a bad idea. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Phantasy Star 2, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and Atelier, Esha, and Logi. Yes, Kingsfield is actually Kingsfield 2. There are 4 Kingsfield games, but in the West we only got 3. And I don't remember if all of their I don't remember if all of their naming conventions are funked up or if they got it right for 3 or 4. It's known in the US as Final Fantasy 6. Kingsfield we know is Final Fantasy Field 3, yeah. But yes, the Kingsfield that was released, the first Kingsfield that was released in the United States is not the first Kingsfield. There was one before it that we did not get, and that is the one that I streamed a while back. Again, I'm gonna bet all of them. I know there's a significant chance everyone gets it right. You're gonna swap games out of stubbornness. This one is locked in. I have already decided on it, and I will go so far as to say that somewhere between Discord and chat here, it has been guessed. Somebody has it right. Somebody knows what we're playing on Monday. I'm not going to confirm it, of course, but somebody did guess correctly at some point. If you're interested enough to take the time to mod your Bethesda RPGs, these guys are absolutely fantastic. They need to be followed pretty strictly. They work. Had a perfectly stable experience with Tale of Two Wastelands that rules. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that later. Because yeah, the Bethesda games I think are definitely worth modding to get the most out of. Forest is called Kingsfield, the ancient city here. Yeah. Yeah, that's because someone has guessed all of them. True. Dark Souls 2 Scholar, the first thing. Yes. I played the original release of Dark Souls 2 myself. I played, I don't know, like roughly halfway through it before losing interest. So I'm gonna play it again. I might as well do Scholar. If it's Thief 4, I'm gonna do something rash. Not gonna confirm and canceling every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stream for the foreseeable future to avoid giving the game away. Be real, Bethesda games are worth modding to fix them. Curious if any plans trying out the ones that are technically not Kingsfield, might as well be like Shadow Tower of Eternal Ring. I have tried both of those on stream, in fact. And I would say once I'm done with the Kingsfield quadrilogy, if I'm feeling like playing more games in that style, yeah, I would go to either or both of them. Scholar has better density of upgrades, also worse density of enemies. Yeah, I know Dark Souls 2 is contentious on every point. I know there is no perfect version of Dark Souls 2. The simple fact is, I've played the original release and I haven't played Scholar. And there's better than even odds that the next time I play Dark Souls 2 will be the last time I play Dark Souls 2. So I might as well do Scholar. I like Dark Souls 2 because it pisses people off. It does seem like your kind of game. Seriously. Must be the first that we are making the entire final battle into movies Demon Slayer. Oh yeah. That one did gangbusters at the box office, didn't it? You can make a lot of money just from pacing standpoint. They'll suck if they're all like that. Yeah, don't worry. I've played enough of Dark Souls 2. I've played Dark Souls 2 all the way to like the lava castle. I think that's enough Dark Souls 2 to be fully cognizant of what you're in for. So, and I mean, I've done Demon Souls, I've done Bloodborne, I've done Dark Souls 1, so it's not like I'm unfamiliar. Dark Souls is your favorite Dark Souls because you just like it? I mean, it like entirely fair, entirely legit. If it's just got the right vibe for you, yeah. Dark Souls 2 DLC is way better than the main game. Basically, I have no idea what 2 even does aside from weapon degradation, weird elevators, kind of about having fantasy dementia, but what Souls game is. Yeah, my thing with Dark Souls 2, to get into the weeds of it a little bit. So Dark Souls 1, the original release of Dark Souls 1 on PC was my first like Souls-like experience, and it was amazing. Once I broke through that initial wall and I got to know the game and I worked my way through, it was amazing. It was an unparalleled experience. I thought it was incredible. So I was super excited for Dark Souls 2. Good evening, Peach. Good to see you. You haven't missed a goddamn thing yet. I'm just talking about my list of series to continue without giving anything about Monday away. Also, good evening, Nemrin. And you know what, Justin Britt? You get another welcome. Good to see you. And 2-Hit. I don't think I gave you a proper welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well, because I'm doing spectacular. Because it's been a good day and I got a gin and tonic. Anyway, what I was saying is Dark Souls 1 was a singular experience for me. It was really cool. I really got into it. The main thing I liked about Dark Souls 1 was the world. I loved the way the world was put together. I loved the world building involved. It felt like such a fully realized place. It was fantastic. I got Dark Souls 2 when it came out. I started playing. It did not have the same kind of world building that Dark Souls 1 was. So that kind of kneecapped it right out of the gate for me. I didn't like the world as much. It felt like a very different game wearing Dark Souls' skin. And I think because of that, I lost interest in it. Dark Souls 2 is a more comfortable place with Demon Souls than Dark Souls. That makes a lot of sense. And I think because I've gone through Demon Souls at this point, I think I'll have a much more charitable impression of revisiting Dark Souls 2 now. Impressive they pull off the creative direction troubles along with the game engine troubles. Yeah. Now I don't know what I want to play. I was feeling something immersive. I don't want to play New Vegas with your anxiety thing. Souls-like is a genre I've accepted contentment with watching other people play. I've slowly realized I don't personally enjoy much of the typical trappings. I do like watching people who enjoy them play them. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder for me to maintain the patience for them. As I'm sure y'all will recall from Dark Souls 1. But I do still really enjoy them. So, yeah, we're gonna do Dark Souls 2 at some point. I don't know when specifically. Or do I? Perhaps I do. But yeah. But yeah, when I'm in the mood for them, they hit right. They're good. Awful lot of Dark Souls 2 talk for not starting it Monday. Ah, it's awkward, isn't it? It's awkward. It's so awkward trying to thread that needle between talking something up without tipping my hand entirely. Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3 fit together more comfortably, and Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring fit together. Interesting. Dark Souls 2 is a good game. It's just not a great game like the rest of the series. No, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. I think every big series kind of has its black sheep, its odd ones out, which aren't necessarily bad, but they just don't fit so well with what the series has established. Yeah. Maybe fine when we start Fallout 3 Monday. Shame devs of Lords of the Fallen 2 suck shit. It was such a fun game. Yeah, I never played them, so, and I guess I won't now. Do you greatly prefer Dark Souls 2 being weird and different over Dark Souls 3 greatest hits of Lordran Tour? I like the idea of both, frankly. I like the idea. I really do like the idea of going back to Dark Souls 2 and just, you know, just embracing the weirdness. Just embracing how bizarre and out there a game it is. But I'm also looking forward to someday getting to Dark Souls 3 and, like, kind of picking up those threads from Dark Souls 1 because I love Dark Souls 1 so much. You know, I think overall, all told, I think Dark Souls 1 is still my favorite Souls-like. You know, Bloodborne was amazing, but it was kind of too much. It was kind of too intense. Demon Souls is a really cool game, but again, just doesn't have that world building that Dark Souls 1 does. We'll say I bounce off the speed of the combat too, which I prefer the 2D Souls-like games. And before we just do a random Infocom text adventure. Do you prefer Dark Souls 3 because of the feel? Dark Souls 2 have vibes. Dark Souls 3 has the touch. Haven't really tried out many 2D Souls-likes. I do like what I tried of Another Crab's Treasure. There are a lot of them. I mean, if you're interested, if you're into them, you can always start with Hollow Knight. Ha! Salt Sanctuary is so fucking good. Actually bounced off Sekiro twice, still the run that stuck and utterly absorbed it. Nice. You got the touch. Sekiro and all the parry games have bounced off me. I really do want to go back to Sekiro. I love parrying. I really, really like parry mechanics. Obviously not for everybody, but yeah, I'm a fan. All right, anyway. That's that. Don't like parry heavy combat yourself, much more of a dodge fan. I like parries are just wildly satisfying. Parries just like they tickle a very specific part of my brain. Like they feel so good. Ironically, well, actually no, I can't say that. You can probably figure out what I was about to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I do like Arkham. Does that count? Yeah. I mean, you know, like it doesn't. It's not binary. It's not monolithic. Like you can like how some game, like you can like how one game does parries and not like how any of the other ones do, because there are a lot of different kinds of parries. Hexen's Remaster gave the Cleric a parry and one-shot things now. It's neat in the windows for you. I like the Bloodborne parry, not usually a fan of otherwise. I did get to the point where I liked the one in Bloodborne. It was scary. It was scary as hell, but I did eventually learn to make it work. I guess that's the cool thing about the Bloodborne one. It is maximum risk reward. Have you heard of this horror game called Eclipsium? Looks like it might be a good fit for Spooktober. I think I've heard the name. I don't know much about it past that. No. Night Dive changed a lot for Herod and Hexic made default. Oh, that's cool. Bloodborne parry works for you, and I'm not fully sure why. Well, you said your problem with parrying is you don't like sitting around waiting for the parry window. You can't do that in Bloodborne. Shit will fuck you up while you are waiting. Like, you need to be fully engaged with the fight in Bloodborne, and then if an opportunity to parry appears, you gotta take it. And you gotta take it at the right time. So I think it being so much more active and it's so much more risk intensive probably makes it more interesting for you. Funny, I thought Bloodborne parries were safer. You can do them while backing just have attack range. I hesitate to call anything in Bloodborne safe. That is such an insanely aggro game. Me with Bloodborne parrying, it feels like an option amongst many with its own strengths and downsides, not the entire combat game. Yeah. Anyway, chat, we are on a mission tonight. We do have something to do, and we've already spent half an hour rambling about things that aren't this in front of us, and I still got some other stuff to explain about what we're doing tonight before we get started. Good evening, our Dominic. Set my alarm for this. Can drag myself out of bed. Look at this beautiful set of games. You're gonna wish you went back to sleep, I think. Anyway, quick schedule recap. Tonight, of course, is Curator Connectageddon. That is what your eyeballs are fixed upon at this very moment. Tomorrow night is the Power Hours. I am fairly certain we're gonna finish August 1995 tomorrow night. Assuming y'all don't re-request all of the Virtual Boy games from the Now Playing. Sunday is nothing. I don't stream on Sunday. You know that. I don't have to remind you of that. Monday is going to be one of those games we were just talking about. I am continuing one of our long-standing game series playthroughs on Monday, but if you want to know what it is, you got to show up for it. And that'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It is not going to be democratic, chat. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And then 1 week from tonight, next Friday, is the September Community Night. We're doing Sage Expo games. If you don't know what that is, if you want to be a part of that, get in Discord, get in the Community Night channel, read up on it, start checking out the games, and pick something for me to play. They're all going on a wheel, and we're going to play as many of them as we can. Jankman played Janklady. Kingdom Hearts of all games does it pretty alright. Only Virtual Boy games when you get the $100 headset. Anyway, welcome back to Curator Connectageddon, chat. My continuing saga to work my way through all of the games that I get through Curator Connect. We are getting there, honestly. At the end of last Curator Connectageddon, we had made it back to September of 2022. We had cleared out all the games of the last 3 years or so. However, since our last Curator Connectageddon, I have gotten not one, not two, not three or four, five new Curator Connect games. I got Merge Coin My, Sky the Scraper, Hot Pot Game, Saeko Giantess Dating Sim, which is not what you think it is. And tonight's featured entertainment, Janklady. I want to talk about Janklady for a minute. Because Janklady is from our friend Lou. If you don't remember Lou, Lou is they of Nagai-san fame and Churip. We have played 2 of their games on here in previous Curator Connectageddons. Churip was certainly an interesting one. Felt like a very personal, very charming game. Nagai-san was unhinged, and it was great. I loved it. So, Lou is a very prolific game creator. They've made lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of experiences, and they were kind enough to send me a key for Janklady, which is not actually a walking sim like the vast majority of their catalog, but is in fact an RPG of sorts. So I'm very excited to try this out tonight and to share the majesty of it with you, and then see where we can go from there. Obviously, we're going to endeavor to get through the 5 recent games and then work our way further back through 2022 and possibly beyond. A couple notes. 1, Saeko, giantess dating sim. This is not the sexy kind of dating sim. This is, by all accounts, the Doki Doki Literature Club kind of dating sim. So we're gonna play it. It is my mission and my prerogative to play Curator Connect games on Curator Connectageddon. But if we start getting uncomfortable, I'm punching out of this one. It is much more horror game than dating sim. I don't think it's vor, but I can't promise you anything, frankly. Hot Pot came, Sky the Scraper, Merch Coin My. Everything else should be pretty baseline, I think. Terminus Zombie Survivors might actually be pretty good, I think. Yeah, we'll just have to see where we get from here. I think it's a bold new move to Decade Night to unsettling women, but I'm here for it. Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Peach. I really appreciate it. Dev, lurking. Thank you for the entertainment. You in chat. Your games are cool. I mean, I'm a fan. We're 2 for 2 so far on Lou titles, so we're gonna try the next one and see how it goes, and we're gonna do it right now. In fact, Terminus is not only out but also has DLC release for it right now. I mean, I received this game on December 2nd, 2021. I've been a bad boy with my Curator Connect games, which is why I'm trying to make up for it now. Trying to make up for lost time. But this is me we're talking about. I still haven't played Yakuza Kiwami, and I'm 6 years overdue on that. So what can you do? Forgot what I majored. I was actually kind of sad today because I went back through my YouTube archives, like skimming through everything to see what our big like series playthroughs were, and I saw some of the old backgrounds y'all used to give me, like the really nice ones, and I realized it's all just been like meme garbage since then. That's interesting. That's really interesting. No, I didn't want to fucking set it back to default, goddamn. Definitely jank. I mean, living up to expectations here. That's a big... That's not a fast forward button. That's the... Okay, that's Japanese and I can't read that. Still can't read that. Can't read any of this. Oh, we're in good hands tonight, chat. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let me move my face cam here so you can actually see this. I got a good feeling, chat. I got a good feeling. Looks like we have 2 options, dice and also dice. Let's go with dice. 3. Okay, cool. Oh, cool, I died. Oh, my Lord in heaven. That's pretty messed up. Alright, I'm gonna presume that that was supposed to happen. Seems legit. Alright. We move with Wazdo. We can jump. Oh lord. Hang on, what is this? I love it. Hang on a sec. Let me just let me get this going. There we go. The first boss in Souls like you beat that worm if you're actually good. Give me 1 second here, chat. I wanna go ahead and get Bubsy out of here. I gotta say, it's kind of remarkable how Yakuza has persisted around here despite my seemingly dogged insistence that I never play it again. Hello there? Can I talk to people? I can, okay. This is Juju. Juju doesn't have much to say. Nezu said something. Hello, Nezu. I think we're going to the orifice of the world here. This is Yu, who appears to be a dog lady. This is Kumu. He's asleep. That is a big ass dog. That's Mochi. One. I can read that. I don't think I want this game taking away my brain space. Too bad! I've been looking forward to this game all week. Miko. I like how Miko's domicile is being held up by 8 refrigerators. That was Leave Me Alone, thank you. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, we are... Oh boy. What's that? What's that? Why is it running from me? Oh, fuck. Here we go, chat. Dice. 2 damage. 8 damage. Not good. What about this one? 2d6, 3d... Oh! You use magic to roll more dice. 4d6, please. 18 damage. Nice. So you can roll 1 die, or you can use magic to roll multiple die. What's up, Hildy? How you doing? I may just lurk until the jank subsides. You picked the wrong night to come out for that, then. Cats vibing in the background are great. Is shaking intimidation tactic or a medical condition? No idea. Here we go again. Oh, this only has 7 hit points. Cool. Let's get you out of here, like, real fast. Boom. Aced. Here we go again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I get a primer on Curator Nights? So I used to write lots and lots of reviews on Steam. I have my own website. What's about to happen? Okay, we got splurted again. Interesting. When you die, you get... When you die, you level up. That's interesting. So yeah, I wrote a lot of reviews, have my own website, I have a curation page on Steam. When they introduced the Curator Connect system where creators could provide game keys directly through Steam to curators, I started getting a bunch of games through there. I have gotten hundreds of games through Curator Connect, in fact. But unfortunately, I was kind of a bad person and didn't play them in a timely manner. So I've decided as one of my regular Friday features to round up all of those old Curator Connect games and work my way through them. So when we last left off with Curator Connect, I was in like the mid 2022, but since then I've gotten 5 new games, like just in the past month or so, and this is one of them from a developer that I really like. Splorch. And yes, true story. I was given a game called Goblin Gangbang through Curator Connect. I mentioned it on stream, and the day after I mentioned it on stream, the developer revoked the key for it. So I honestly really dig this kind of shit. There's something so honest about it. Funny you should mention that. Cats are making it worth it. Oh damn! Look, I have a new spell. It's 46 plus attack. Do it. Boom. All right, that did 13 damage. Not bad. Respectable. Not this developer. No. This developer is not responsible for Goblin Gangbang. Goblin Gangbang thus passed into the realm of legend. Okay, these enemies are really aggressive. Swarming you. Yes, this is a game by Lou. Lou makes a ton of games. Mostly like walking sims or like just interactive stories. We played 2 before. Yeah, Churip and Nagai-san. Churip was interesting. It felt like a deeply personal story. Nagai-san was crazy, and I love it. Oh, you know Churip. Yeah, this is the same developer. This is their most recent game, which is actually more of an actual RPG, which is interesting. Splorch. Alright, I didn't get an actual level up from that, but I did get stat ups. And I'll take that. Absolutely the tiny part of Steam, there's Tamashika and Churip and all that bonkers stuff. Well, I'm right there with you. I love stuff like that. What does the little mouse person have to say? Not much. Not much. We talked to everybody in camp. when we first got there. A little unclear on the objective of this game. That could be due to the lack of translations. I think it's supposed to be unclear. I mean, the game's called Janklady, for Christ's sake. I think you're supposed to just kind of beat your head against these monsters until you find a way through. I mean, all of Lou's games are kind of vague in their direction. That's interesting. I thought there was a refractory period before enemies would attack you again, but apparently it's just like positioning jank. And then this thing's gonna fuck us up. Yeah, I'm not at a point where I can fight 2 of these things yet. Ha ha ha. Hello? Here's something. Dragon rot. Sorry I can't restore you completely. Thank you, Pete. Is that like this machine something? Something. One thing I wonder about this game is if you're even... This equipment is very detailed, recover your phone. I even wonder if you're supposed to be able to read this. Or if it's intentional that all the translations are mixed up. Reading a summary of the game, I think, is intentional. You can't understand it. If every time you revive, your scattered data will be gathered. Okay. Getting some random ass achievements. It all makes sense. I do think it's meant to be glossed over. Those things are very aggressive. Maybe emulating the feel of playing a game you can't read. Could be, yeah. Could be. Weirdly enigmatic nature of it sort of reminds you of all things Baroque. Oh god, not the other one. Shit. You're once a noble lady of a castle, living peacefully, or so should have been. When you awoke, all the remainders of a desolate wasteland. Just crawl out from your underground shelter and head towards the promised place. Your iron body will fall countless times for that purpose and rise again just as many. Imagine Cinco pause earlier, similar thing where it's meant to evoke the mystery of playing something you can't understand. It's actually unfortunate if you can read Portuguese. Black and Truth bass boosted. Other Japanese is kind of weird, so it keeps that feeling even in its native tongue. This thing. I want to fight this thing. And now we can. Basically, this is Tunic. That is an interesting approach to take, but something tells me if there are any puzzles in this, they might not be quite as put together as Tunic. This game is why Flash Player had to be destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna try a different attack here. I'm gonna do the big attack once, and then use standard attacks to finish it. Miss Flash games? I do too, honestly. The whole culture of Flash games is very interesting. Rogue is a whole different beast. I have to admit the obfuscation tactic is something they have in common. Okay, if the fight with the other one goes the same way, I'm still gonna die. Did you ever play Papa's Pizzeria back in the day? No, I didn't. Dev's Twitter is very not safe for work. I mean, going off of the character designs, I'm not even gonna pretend to be surprised. Oh, yeah, we're screwed. More of a heads up. Look, I respect a developer who knows what they like. I know, what a Renaissance person, right? Thank you for the warning, Peach. I appreciate that. Oh no, why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. During Nagai-san, I actually thought they were plagiarizing art until I realized they were the same artist. I want to avoid those big ones. The big ones are a giant pain in the ass. I don't think avoiding the big ones is going to be very practical. I want to beat as many enemies as possible in the hopes of getting another level up. But once the big ones get a hold of me, it's all over. Maybe I can trap him behind one of these platforms? Oh, shit. Fuck my life. I guess in a very literal sense. Okay. If I could just... What? Yes, yes, okay, perfect. No, 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 no. I need you over, like... Yeah! Okay. Oh god, what is that thing? That one's new. Alright, I'm gonna go straight that way. In the hopes that these things aren't gonna follow me and fuck me up. Also, there's just a big disco ball in the background. I hadn't really fully processed that, but yeah, big disco ball. How about that? Yeah. Okay, Janklady, run! Oh god, that looks even worse. That looks pretty bad too. Nanka. I got a microwave. this something? I've made it to the lava lands. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna die. Yep, death is certain. Still in level up though. Okay. In the interest of getting to additional games tonight, because we're already an hour into the stream, I'm gonna end this one here. Because, I mean, straight up, it seems like getting somewhere in this is gonna be a bit of a grind. But hey, definitely lives up to his name, and is pretty neat in that whole like unique vision of mad genius sort of way. So yeah. Also, the menus are in Russian, I guess, presumably. So this has been Janklady, chat. I approve. Oh, I guess there's some way to save your game, and I didn't figure out what that was. Lol. A feeling when I can read kanji, but not Cyrillic. Alright, anyway, that was that. Alright, next up on the list. Alright, it's Saeko time. Now, like I said, this game is pretty dark. It's got some horror themes, and may have some objectionable stuff in it. So, if you start getting real uncomfortable before I do, call it out, and we will punch out of this one, okay? I think it might be garbage, but I think I dig it. I mean, I'm a big fan of fascinating garbage. I'm not gonna complain about that. And yeah, sometimes you gotta experience something jank. Alright. English, please. It includes a description of cruelty and sexual language. Please play at your own discretion and rest as necessary. There you go, chat. That's why Ash likes me. I too am fascinating garbage. Yes, this is Saeko Giantess Dating Sim. The rain was cold that night. I didn't see anyone on the street. The moon was bright that night. The street lamps' shadows flickered in the puddles. Oh dear. All right, let's get going. That is a very large lady. Oh, you're finally up. I was worried, you know, since you suddenly fainted. You've been asleep the whole time. But it looks like I was worried for nothing. How are you feeling? Nothing hurt? I'm fine. My head's just a bit blank, but maybe I'm still dreaming. In front of me, there's a huge human as big as a wall. Big as a wall, I don't find to be very, very helpfully descriptive. Walls, as we all know, can be many different sizes. Been obsessed with this game's concept since it showed up on my feed. I'm very excited. Oh, perfect. Teehee, I knew it. I would look that way to you. I would look that way to you, wouldn't I? Wait, is this Yuri horror? Yeah, I think so. But this is reality. I can see your little figure just fine. And it's not that I'm big. Take a look around you. Is this a desk for giants? Wrong again. I'm a normal human, and this is a normal desk. It's a study desk made of red pine. I've been using it for 10 years or so. Now, for the correct answer, you're the one who's gotten smaller. That's why everything looks big to you. Why? Who knows? I'd like the answer myself. I saw you walking outside, tiny as a doll. I thought it'd be dangerous for you out there, so I took you home right away. So this is your home? Correct. Just an 8 tatami, 1-room apartment, but it must look as large as a palace to you, right? Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna do now? The outside world is full of dangers for a tiny little thing like you. I'll help you look for a way to change back, so why don't you live with me until then? I'll take care of everything for you while you're here. Thanks, I guess that works. Are you feeling nervous? Don't worry, you aren't in any trouble at all. Alright, tell me about you. What's your name? What kind of person are you? My name is Rin, oh, what's wrong? Uh-huh? You can't remember? Don't tell me you've lost your memory. Seems like it. When I try to remember anything besides my name, oh dear, that's a bit of a situation. Okay, I'll help you find a way to get both your memories and your size back. We can work together. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Saeko. Written with the character Saeko, sorry. Written with the character Sai, meaning cold and clear like moonlight. Nice to meet you, Saeko. It's nice to meet you too. I hope we'll enjoy our time together. Now, get on my hand. No need to be afraid, it'll be fine. Let's go together. I'll give you a full tour of your new home. A girl with red eyes named Saeko, 0 red flags. October 5th, 2008. I wake up in darkness. The space smells unfamiliar. It is large, cool, and more than anything else, dark. Breathe in, breathe out. As my eyes adjust, outlines come into focus. At the same time, I'm struck with an odd feeling in the back of my head. Something hard is pushing against my head. I stay on my back as I grope around with my hand. The texture reminds me of something. I must have touched it before. Is this a peanut? Am I sleeping on a peanut? My pillow is long with a round shape. It has a dent in the middle, a perfect fit for my head. Peanuts aren't supposed to be this big. This texture is definitely a peanut shell. I can feel the countless narrow valleys running along its dry, hard surface. If I focus, I can feel the prick of each and every lumpy ridge in my head, even while lying down. My unwitting shriek echoes through the large space. Ah, you're awake? Ah! Hey, you don't have to be that shocked. You look like you've seen a ghost. Sorry, I didn't think anyone else was around. That's so. I was by your side the whole time, though. And there are other people here, too. Maybe it's too dark for you to see them. Oh. Did you have a nightmare or something? You let out quite a scream when you jumped up. You look so comfortable sleeping in that perfect bed I made for you. Huh? It's your first time sleeping here, right? I gave you a pillow while you were asleep. I figured you'd need one. And I had something that was just the right fit. So, you got some good rest, right? So you're to blame for that peanut pillow. Wait, what's got you grinding your teeth? Nah, don't answer. I already know. You're anxious, right? Since you're so tiny all of a sudden. And Saeko just goes off who knows where. She told you to wait here too, right? Yeah. This is just a desk drawer, you know? But it looks like a huge arena to us. Normally you put textbooks and pencil cases in here. That means we're smaller than that. To tell you the truth, I'm new here myself too. I only got here yesterday, so I understand how you feel. Though getting a peek at how a cute girl lives is pretty exciting for me. What? Anyway, we're both new, so let's get along. In a weird place like this, girls should stick together. My name's Moko. How about you? I'm Rin, and nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Rinny. I don't think a cute nickname like that fits me. Wait a second, are you actually a Moko, did you take the peanut? Yep, what about it? Sorry, there's something I forgot to tell you. Could you come over here for a moment? Sure, I guess. Dang, from the tone of his voice, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a scolding. Hey, Rin, could you help me out a bit? Help you how? I feel a bit scared, so I'm gonna hide in a corner. Could you get everyone's attention away from me? You're gonna hide? And how am I supposed to get people's attention? Easy, just talk to everyone. Introduce yourself to people and keep their eyes off me. Time for me to hide now. I'm counting on you. Moko finishes speaking as quickly as she started and disappears into the darkness with a dash. Actually, that's a good point. What's casting light in here? If it's a closed desk drawer, how can we see anything? She really went and hid herself. I have no idea where she ran off to. But now I can feel other people staring at me. There really are people other than Moko here. Moko's asked me to talk to other people and keep her safe while she's hidden. I'm scared, but I'll give it a try. I can talk to everyone by selecting them. Alright, so we got Rin, 10 sparkles, 30 hearts. Moko, 40 sparkles, 15 hearts. Talk to this guy. This is the voice of the man who spoke to Moko earlier. I don't know what he's like, but Moko is afraid he might be angry. It's nice to meet you. Would you mind if I talked with you for a little while? Of course not. Why are you acting all stiff? Well, are you feeling nervous? Don't worry, you can relax. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in. Please don't throw dice at angry possum sketches. True enough. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Are you feeling a bit calmer now? Want to do another cycle? I think I'm fine. I do feel a bit calmer. Great to hear. Your face looks less pale, too. Wait, I haven't introduced myself. My name's Taki. Nice to meet you, Rin. It's nice to meet you, too. Wait, why does Taki know my name? Ah, you're wondering how I know your name. Ah, it's nothing special. Saeko... I keep psyching myself out. Saeko told us before you came here. Said someone named Rin was coming, so we should be nice to you. She also let us know the rules. I see. That makes introductions easier, but what are the rules Saeko told him? Ah, you want to know what the rules are, don't you? I'll explain after this. I want to tell Moko too, but... So that's why I called out to Moko earlier. Exactly. I was going to tell her, but it looks like she thought I was angry, so she ran off to hide. Is this guy psychic? Wait, he seems nicer than I thought, which is good. It's like he's reading everything on my mind. It's nice not having to talk, but it's a bit scary. And now you're afraid because you think I'm reading your mind? Eep. Sorry for thinking you're scary. It's fine. I took it too far. I'm sorry for frightening you. Don't worry, I'm not psychic or anything. I'm just slightly more perceptive of others than most. I might have wanted to surprise you a little too. I'll try keeping myself in the future. You can relax. That's weird. He'll keep it to himself, but that means he really is reading my mind, right? Taki just smiles widely without saying another word. It really is a little scary. A woman is slumped against the wall. Her face is tilted down and looks exhausted. Excuse me. Oh. The woman's eyes flash wide open once she hears my voice. Rin? Quiet voice slips out from her lips. Sorry, I just happened to know your name. Like, I just happened to see your face, and, your face just looks like it belongs to a Rin. Yeah. What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, I should introduce myself. Right, introduction, since the first time we met. Yep. Oh, I just thought of something fun. Hey, Rin, do you know my name? Huh? Well, this is the first time we met. There's no way for me to know. Right, of course. But just give it a guess. Anything's fine. Just say the first female name that comes to mind. What? Anything's fine, really. Doesn't anything come up in your subconsciousness? Your subconsciousness? No, sorry, nothing comes up. I've lost my memory, so I don't remember anyone. Really? Why does she look happy about that? In that case, I'll start over. My name is Chio. Nice to meet you, Rin. Right, it's nice to meet you too. But she really couldn't think of even one girl's name when asked. What your Barbie dolls are talking about while you're out of the room? I kind of... Okay. This is a bit out there. But... between the way Taki already knows what we're thinking and... like... just the weird insinuation that Chio's making. I kind of wonder if they have, like, meta-knowledge of the game. Or if this is, like some kind of, like, time loop or something that they're setting up. Also, I didn't fucking bother to read that before I started talking. You must be a virgin. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. Forget what I said just now. I don't think I could forget that easily. Finally done introducing myself to those two. What should I do now? Moko told me to get their attention. Can't keep hiding forever. Hey, they seem angry. Every story is an isekai. I hope that helps. Why are you all shocked again? Sorry, I didn't see where you came out from. I was just lying on the ground quietly. With how dark it is, it's all I need to do to hide. So is anyone angry? Especially him, young hottie. Do you mean me? Eek. Hottie. Thank you for the praise. Hearing that from a cute girl like you makes me blush. That's an even stronger reaction than mine. Reminds me of how I played with dolls as a kid, which was similarly wild and disjointed because Barbie was cheating on Ken with Quasimodo before I knew what kissing was. There may have been a Barbie-mobile crash. Had my little ponies with melted noses to show their warring tribes. Holy shit, that's awesome. It's fine, I'm not angry. It's not like you've done anything wrong. Right? Of course I haven't. And there's nothing to worry about since there's nothing for me to get angry about. Right. I only came here to tell you two something. You know where we are, don't you? This is Saeko's desk drawer, right? Yep, look around. You can see the things she uses in her daily life. While everything is larger than us, these are all Saeko's personal things. From the water essential to our survival, to the iPod for our entertainment, everything was left here for us by Saeko. Oh, so we're surrounded by personal things of a pretty girl. Maybe we'll go sniff that hair. Oh my god. Sniff? Rin, do you think that's acceptable? Why are you asking me? Because that's what the rules say. Huh? We'll have trouble with how to divide the things in the drawer fairly if people use them however they want. That means somebody has to be in charge, and Saeko says that starting today, you're our supervisor. From now on, only you can touch these items directly, Rin. If Moko or I want anything, we have to ask you first. Why me? You must be Saeko's favorite now, since you're cute. Well, I think you'll be a fine supervisor. You seem quite kind. With that memory loss of yours, Saeko can trust you. That's a bonus for you. Huh? Anyhow, it's time for your first job. Just so you know, supervising is tough. It might sound cool, but all it means is you have to do a lot of menial tasks. Here's your first task. Bring me a top. A top? Yes, a top. You know, the toy that spins. They're rather common. Should be one somewhere in this room. Bring it to me. I'm sure you'll find it in no time. Alright. Top. Simple wooden top. Spins the same spot until it falls. What else we got in here? Tissue. Pocket-sized pack of tissues. Bed. Highly absorbent and convenient scrap of paper. Cup. Paper cup in a stack filled with fresh water every day. I hope it'll turn into Coke tomorrow. We can't wash our face with Coke. Stamp. Unused 80 yen stamp depicts a gentle landscape of mountains and rivers. Hair tie. Stretchy hair tie. Peanut. Appeal plus 20. Just looking at it makes the back of my head hurt. iPod, older model of music player the size the earphones double as speakers. Alright, anyway. I gave the top to Taki. Thank you! Why did you need a top? Well, part of it was I just wanted to see you do your first job. But I also like to spin this top when I have the time. You can call it a hobby of mine. What a sad hobby, like one an old man would have. Whoops. Sometimes I curse these senses of mine. But a spin to the top should fix that. Go! Taki throws the top with a shout. The top comes off the string and shoots out straight into the wall. And it falls with a thump. Maybe his hand slipped. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I know you're watching. Yeah. Maybe I should change the subject. So, right, Moko, aren't you hungry? Huh? I guess I'm not hungry, but I usually don't eat that much. An empty stomach is no good. Don't you think so, Rin? I guess. We're agreed then. Rin, your next task is give Moko something to eat. Make sure she eats. What a blatant change the subject. I think the only edible thing in here is the peanut. So this is the peanut in question. Thank you, Rin. The shell is in the way. Hi-ya! Powerful yell, Moko presses down the peanut. The shell cracks, revealing its soft interior. Wow, Moko, you're strong. That shell was so hard. Think so? I'm not actually that good with sports. Maybe because I'm always carrying heavy books at events. This peanut is really huge. Why don't we split and eat it together? No, it's fine. You can eat it by yourself. Where'd you come from? You said you were hungry. Make sure to eat all of it by yourself. Understand? Understood? Okay. Moko seems defeated somehow as she starts eating the peanut. Each bite is tiny, like a squirrel eating a berry. That single peanut is like the size of a watermelon. That's crazy. The deepest journey into developers' proclivities in indie game history. Maybe it is yummier than Moko expected. She keeps munching down with her small mouth. There. Thank you, Moko. See you. Taki's gone, but he had an odd expression on his face just now. Hey, Rin, there's nothing to do. Don't just stand there, chat with me. Alright. What'd you talk to the others about? I'm new, so I don't know much about them. Well, Taki's really perceptive. He guessed everything I was thinking. Chio seems to be hiding something. She was mumbling some weird stuff. Weird how? Like how I must be a virgin. Virgin, huh? It's an awful thing to say to somebody you just met, right? No, wait. That's not the problem. What? Despite how you look, you said a cute nickname doesn't fit you, and your hoodie and jeans are androgynous. I don't know how Chio saw it, but the evidence lines up. All you need to do is actually verify it. You can't. Don't. Personal space. Not how you do this. Moko swiftly bends down, takes a step towards me. Your hand gets closer to me by the second. What the fuckity fuck? Her eyes flash open behind her glasses, shouts out like explorers found the fabled treasure on the treasure map. Again, what the fuckity fuck? Incredible. Just incredible. Sorry. Whoever chooses Saeko eats, I'm choosing her. You know, I think this game might not be great at representing trans themes. It really might. Yeah. Yeah. No. Kind of funny that I ended up with a game called Giantess Dating Simulator, and I did my due diligence on it and looked into it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is it's not like that. It's more of like a horror, like dark themes kind of thing and stuff. Okay, great. So we'll prepare everybody for this. And then no, actually it just kind of swerved back the other way. I have a feeling this is supposed to be off-putting. I think this is part of the horror off-putting things, but I mean, like, I have a little problem with, like, the visual novel house style of writing. Like, admittedly, I have not played a ton of visual novels, but I have noticed a common thing in visual novels is kind of like overwriting everything. Like everything that happens, it is described, it is commented on by the first character, it's commented on by the second character, it's responded to by the first character. Like, I don't know if that's some kind of expectation from visual novel fans, if it's like padding. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I don't like that style of writing. I don't like writing to be like verbose and drawn out for the sake of being verbose and drawn out. So I already took some issue with the way this game was written, and then it is just leaning into like some of the worst anime tropes here. If it's meant to be off-putting, it's working. So yeah, I'm sorry, did we? Yeah, I'm not sure what we're supposed to make of Moko right now. I'm not sure what the intent here is. Horror and par for the course for horror to have creep stuff. But I mean, it's like, Moko's not being creepy, she's just being gross. She's just being, like, inappropriate. Torpage is definitely giving me the impression we're voting Moko off the island. And we're getting progressively grosser here. Okay, this explains a bit. Can we move on, please? Yeah, that's fine. If this is making people uncomfortable, then we can go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, No, Manic, I totally feel you on this. That was, yeah, I think there's definitely a discussion to be had here about that kind of characterization. That is, if that was meant to be kind of building the horror, that's not what I'm here for. That's not the kind of characterization that I'm here for. So yeah. So no, that was I believe the right call. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, not my thing. Not my thing. I'm pretty hard on visual novels to begin with. I won't say I'm not curious about where it was going, but it's also just not my kind of game. So. Curious face says it all. Kind of gross and bad. I found that way easier to understand as a game than Janklady. I don't feel good about that. That's an interesting perspective, isn't it? Yeah, no. It's definitely setting up a narrative. This is I don't have any reason to believe that there was no thought into that. It definitely wasn't trying to be like gross and shocking for the sake of being gross and shocking. I have confidence that they were going somewhere with that. I just don't want to go along for the ride. For me, that's more product of the visual novel style. For others, it's more a product of the particularly objectionable characterization right up front, you know? Anyway, let's play something entirely different. As soon as it updates, apparently this game needed to be patched. Alienating assumes an audience ability you shouldn't take it until there's something better. Yeah. And I can certainly deal with that in some games, but not that one. Okay, there we go. Let's play Hot Pot game, chat, but let's also turn this down a bit because it's kind of loud. Choose game mode. Standard, no item, abnormality, chestnuts, magnet, no item, and pile up. Let's play standard. Start cooking. Alright, move mouse, hold right click to rotate the food, left click to drop it. Put some types of food together to merge them. Oh! Merge foods to fill the XP bar. Okay. Aha, okay. I get what's going on here. Click on a cabinet and get useful items. Except my cursor is up here. How do I... Oh, there we go. Increase merging mushroom experience by make target objects smaller. A ticket for reroll. Alright, mushroom point, I guess. Tetrisy with some roguelike elements? Question mark? Hell yeah. John will sublime throw away target object, drop coin. Okay. So I can click on items to activate them. Waiting for the moment horrible things happen. No, the other way. You need to go the other way, man. Go back, shrimp. Yas! Yas! No! My mushrooms! Shit. 5 seconds attracts objects. Best season. Cheese is the best seasoning on the earth. Can be merged with any food. Transfer target items are random. Collect 3 catalogs to get a special item. Okay. Whoa! Hot damn. Combo effects is a lot louder than any of the other sounds. It is, yeah. Enhance an item, some items are not affected. Okay. Let's use some of these. Or not. Okay. Cranky tofu. Looks like a feisty tofu to me. Oh man, I just totally fucked that up. Oh, we really wedged it in there, didn't we? Holy, what the hell, man? I don't know what I just did. Whoa! We end up with cabbage. Pretty exciting when a combo goes off. Relief face on the pumpkin looks like a boot. No! Yes! Yeah! There we go. There we go. I'm gonna do that. Hot pot bot drops foods automatically while robot drops merge streaks continue. Sometimes it drops an item. Better do that. Ongs. Oh god, he's just going. Oh Jesus Christ, he's just going. Or some other thing. It's target object random. I want to wedge it over. Whoa. It was kind of weird for a second there. When do we actually eat the soup? That's the neat thing. You don't. Drop only potatoes for a while. Getting a little tight in here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm number 1. Hooray. Let's do no item mode. Let's try that. Let's vastly simplify things. This is very cute. I'm bad at it, though. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. Ah, I covered him up. An idiot. Suspect this was meant to be a phone game? Not necessarily. Might just be what the devs wanted to make. Saeko game was really big on Switch. Oh no. Oh, this isn't going well. Because so far your child predictions to be born out made this better than Jank. I mean, as a game, this is very straightforward and very fun. No. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Barely. Ah, okay. I got stuck out there. Actually, that's a thought. If you just click wildly, what happens? Like, how long will this actually work for? This is called Hot Pot Game. Okay, yeah. Let's see. All right, let's do abnormality, and then we'll move on. Abnormality seesaw. Amulet. Still comfortably above par for Curator Connect Night. Oh, interesting. Abnormality gifts from forest. Get in there. Oh god, chestnuts. Actually kind of sort of helped in a way. Looks like if you make a match next to them, they go away. Yeah. No, shrimp, why? Lonely ghost. Oh, that's weird. No, man. Ugh. Big or small? No, I screwed it. I should have dropped that potato down the middle. Arg. Okay, well that works. I'll take it. There's a whole bunch of items we could get. Mushroom. Oh my god, this abnormality when you match stuff, the original doesn't actually go away. It just adds. Oh, shit's getting weird. No! Why do we have eels? Eels, chat. Right now, Jay's playing Gossip Harbor, which I think is what I think of when I hear merge game. Eels, chat. Yo, I don't think so. Shit's getting weird. Ah! That's fucked up game of putting blueberries in a hot pot. Oh my god. Okay. I think we've gotten a good idea. This one's fun. This one's solid. I like it. Cute aesthetics, catchy little song. Like, yeah, good time. A good time was had, chat. Yeah, that was Hot Pot Game. Has 71 achievements. I got 1 in the process of playing this. $5. And there's a demo, so you can play it yourself. Cute and relaxing merge puzzle game thing. The kind of thing you play on Steam Deck if you had 10 minutes to kill. Heading off, had a migraine earlier, had a brief window. Thank you for the stream. My pleasure, Hildy. Have a good one. Hope you feel better. See you next time. May have stayed up all night with Suika game the day I bought it. Alright, next up. So we've done Janklady, Saeko, Hot Pot Game. Next up is Sky the Scraper. Might be a controller game. Might maybe be a controller game. English, please? Yeah. Difficulty normal. Start. Begin. One of those arcadey things you can play one rounder or end up addicted. Start following my instructions precisely. Tutorial start. If you follow the ground, work will be suspended. Never let your guard down. Interesting. Okay. Balance increases when clinging to the wall and hits 0, you fall. Oh, so you can just climb around. Okay, cool. I was instantly hopeful and a decent font on one of these. Wipe the ground, stick the wall, and approach it from the side. Huh. This is kind of like Dust Force. The wiper gets dirty as performance drops. Make sure you clean it regularly, keep it functioning properly. That's up where you can't see it. End of the training, you'll pick up the rest in the field. Tutorial finished. So we're a window wiper. Week 1, day 1. Whoa, cool. Sky, are you... Oh, crap. Landlord. Pay the deposit yet. Please be sure to pay $40 in 5 days. Okay. Guide Sky to find a life path within the next 2 months. Failing to meet the goal by the deadline results in a game over. Accomplish tasks actively on working days to gain money. Yikes. Okay. The dreaded window viper. Let me move down. Might be a little too real, chat. Take action. Go to work. Job start. Okay, we got it. Staying clean. Job done. Do actually really enjoy a lot of the cleaning games that come out. 2736 earned. Base income. I got a bonus of time and combo. Deductions for income tax, social insurance, and medical treatment. Rank A. Cool. Looking forward to Power Wash Sim 2. YouTube keeps wanting me to watch this video about like the deep lore of Power Wash Sim, because apparently there's a lot of world building in it. Stamina decreases as you work. When it gets low, your max balance will drop and eventually may collapse from overexertion. So wait, can we... Okay, you can't work again, but we can sleep. Let's do that. Expect to hear from me, or manager assign me a mentor you. If the mood strikes, I'll share knowledge you need for tasks. Whether you decide to pay attention is up to you. I have no interest in your group and your growth. I'm just doing your job. Thanks for being real. Okay. Oh, I have no work today. But there's nothing to do. So we just sleep for another day? I guess so. Yeah, we got today off. Alright. Sometimes you get stray balloons floating around, who knows who let it go. Catching one might give you a brief lift. Okay. Work. We're done. I played Power Wash Sim. I liked it. Later levels got so huge, I'm pretty sure I killed your controller at the time with stick drift, so I never went back. No, I've never played Power Wash Sim. No. Alright, earned 32 bucks. And lost 6 of it. Rank S. Hey, nice. I actually have all the money for my deposit then. Do you notice walls and windows are different levels of adhesion? Windows are smoother and slippier. You don't need to overthink it. Learn to sense the differences in balance loss. Okay. Well, all we can do with our life right now is work and sleep. How are your eating habits? All fast food, isn't it? I doubt you cook for yourself. Try to take care of your health a bit. Be careful about it. Come back before you get yourself sick. Dad really has just no faith in our abilities. Huh. That sucks. What is this? How's work going? Building clean is dangerous work. I bet the pay isn't great. Why don't you come home and find something else? Doing all right. Good to know. Don't push yourself too much. All right, that's a slight improvement. Only dopamine games are often pretty good for streams since they're easy to chat over. Whoa there. So far, this is pretty simple. I'm wondering if it's gonna get more complicated or time intensive or something. Pay attention to the wind when heading to work. You might know the forecast in advance. Wind speed and direction will become evident on the actual day. Don't forget to check the wind direction. Yeah, okay, whatever. Landlord here. Confirm the receipt of $4. Thank you. Activity engaging activities affects your stats. Take advantage of your day. Finally, I can do something. Relax and we're going for a walk. We need to touch grass. Today I went for a walk under the clear blue sky. There were people walking their dogs and children frolicking about. The world was filled with kindness. Neutral mood. Will +1. Love +1. -2 energy. I made friends. They'll be over there. How are things with your coworkers? Friends from back home are here with me. You haven't made any new friends. What's the point of moving to the city? Shut up, Dad. Apparently, we're working on the Sabbath. What's this? Skill synapse. Now you're able to bring out Sky's potential. Try out the skill right away. Oh, we can assign tricks. Oh god. Skill synapses allows you to unlock your latent talents and acquire new skills. Your latent window washer skills. Release the neurons power extending at the tip, unleashing the neurons below. Raising neurons consumes potential. Potential accumulates proportion increase in will. Acquire new skills called trick, a type of skill that can be used during building cleaning. Okay. Alright. Now unlock neighboring neurons. Okay. Any of the explanations of potential and personality values increase through daily activities. The skill synapse frequently bloom your abilities. We can unlock the ability to play video games. We can unlock the ability to go drinking. Level up connected nodes. Unlock clubbing. Obviously, I'm gonna unlock video games. And then I'm gonna connect everything. How's anything going with job? Actually, this is the first time contacting you. Your name's Sky. Never mind that. We assign next week's shifts on weekends here. I'll schedule the shift. Send you the shift schedule later. Okay. Cheers. All right, time to work. At the ground when the tank is filled, you can use the tricks. Give the trick a try now. Trick time! Oh, that's cool. I like that. What's left? I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know. Hey, Lord, for why there's red grime on everything? No, it just seems like generic shit. Generic mess to clean. Heard from our manager, your work's been getting some good recognition lately. I catch you in action if a chance comes up. Cool. Do we have time to do? No, we don't. We gotta sleep. Choose your shift. Oh, cool. Oh my god. So you can do 4 days off. Oh, you can't see this. God, so annoying playing games where there's no good place for my face cam. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh my god, seriously. Hang on a sec. There we go, okay. Dead center, staring dead at the camera. Alright, so... Okay. You can do 4 days off and 3 days on. You can do 5 days off and 2 days on. I think I like alternating. Turn 50% opacity and fill the screen with yourself. Selling into the job, I think adjusting your harsher condition with your current gear might be tough. Put in touch with a supplier I know. A bit random with their shop hours, they know their stuff. Upgrade your gear, okay. Surprisingly involved for a window wiper simulator game. Purchase equipment and interiors. Buy equipment. Let me get a visor. Kind of interior stuff. You get guitar, bar set, ashtray. Interesting. Let's work. We start dating the giant woman. We missed our. Ah, okay. So yeah, the visor I bought increased visibility. That's nice. That's really nice. That was money well spent. Also, some of it's green now. Oh shit, that's actually pretty hard to clear. Oh shit, I died. I fell off the building. So there's gonna be different colors of grime. Our manager doesn't like us as much. Different bird species have distinct flying patterns. Be careful not to interfere with their paths. Do anything about trying to swat them away. Okay. Gentleman's D. M bones are broken. This building's the one in Rampage. Been ages, or you just home or something. Bold move couldn't help but hit you up. I met since middle school. I've been wondering how you've been doing. Fill me on the city life and all that. Cool. So yeah, we have relationship stats with everybody too. Let's do an activity. Let's play some games. I played a puzzle game. No matter how many times I tried, I couldn't solve it well. My attempt to distract myself only made me more irritated. Low morale. My art stat went up. Mood changes depending on various events. High mood, you gain more will, recover less stamina. Low mood, your will decreases gradually. You recover more stamina from sleeping. Ah. I was going somewhere else, man. Yeah, it really is just simulating this experience to absurdity. Mother, Sky, how you doing? I was told not to contact you. I couldn't help but worry. If you're happy, I won't say anything. If you're just stuck, you can come back anytime. Raising your will grants new possibilities and may be required to achieve certain goals. Build up through managing daily tasks and activities. Huh. Let's try a dusk one. Yeah, maybe this is just a really intensive window washer simulator game. Kind of an interesting concept. That bird. Oh no! Fucked it up again. What game is this? This is Sky the Scraper. Personal evaluation can now be checked. Fall count fell to the ground. Higher rank, more you will earn. Always be aware of the evaluation criteria and aim for a higher rank. Womp womp. Stupid Ninja Gaiden birds. There's nice stains of different colors. Stubborn ones don't come on with a single wipe. It's bugging you. Upgrade your gloves. Okay, cool. Will -1. That's our audit. Okay, I think we got the idea for this one. Also, we have a new objective right now, which is to increase your will to tell your mom your decision by day 20. So it's not just making enough money to survive. Like, you have to do different things to progress your life, I guess. So it looks like Tokimeki Memorial replaces high school rom-com aesthetic with mid-20s depression. Yeah, this has been Skyscraper. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You don't often get like real intensive sims like that. All right. We got one more game from this year. It's Merge Coin My, and then we can go back in time and work through at least a few games from previous years. Our attentions were definitely arrested by our weird-ass women games tonight. But that's fine. Okay, that's a lot of buttons. Yeah, that's what I want. All this shit sounds really loud. Alter music volume. Okay. Tutorial, I guess? What are we doing? Oh, Lord. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna hide down here in the very corner, chat. Alright. Spawn 5 enemy probability. Tutorial 1 of 22. When the OK button appears below, click it or press space key to proceed to the next page. The I've finished reading button. Okay. Tutorial explains the basic controls and rules. Buttons above like skip a step. Okay. Sorry, it's a bit long. Get tired, return to the title, and start playing from start. Girl in pink is the main character, Mai. You can move her using the arrow keys. Take a little walk. Okay. Game is turn-based. When Mai takes a step, enemies move too. Mai can push coins. Okay. Try pushing the gravestone. Try moving more than 10 steps this time. Okay. Mai can defeat coin slimes. Defeat 3 coin slimes directly. Okay. Enemies coin gravestones and altars have levels shown above each level's corresponding color. I don't know what the relevance of this is, but okay. Oh. Oh, we want to push things onto altars. Okay, cool. Pushing coins to the gravestone, you can defeat enemies of equal or low level. Try both. Okay. Next part is important. You can merge coins of the same color to create a higher level coin. Okay. Now challenge, try using attack with coins and merge, wipe out all the enemies. Okay. At least stuff is color coded in this. Okay. You can offer coins by bringing them on the altars of the 4 corners. Offer coins higher than the altar's level. The altar's level will increase by 1. Okay. Look at the grave now. You'll notice the color of the flowers change. The gravestone's level equals the lowest altar level plus 1. Okay. When the spawn counter above reaches 0, enemies will spawn from the rift. Enemy probability bar shows the probability of each enemy appearing. Okay. Enemies at or below the lowest altar level can't break the barrier and will stop appearing. Experiment to see how the probability bar changes when the altar level increases, setting the lowest altar level with 3. Okay. Keep going as the game progresses. Low-level coins, newly grown trees, or shadows from dogs may get in the way. Shadows from dogs? Destroying the gravestone. Nice destruction! Did the incense offer to the gravestone? The spawn counter does not decrease while Maya is adjacent to gravestone. As long as you remain next to the gravestone. That's weird. Maya's promising you mage won't be defeated in one-on-one fight. If surrounded and unable to act, even Maya will fall. Enemies don't directly harm Maya just by being next to her. Maya can't defeat enemies above level 1 barehanded. Try intentionally getting a game over here. Lose better. No enemies will spawn. Fuck it, next. Well done. If you input a direction or no action possible manner is in place, spawn probability will increase. Goal of the game is earned a high score. Whatever. Okay, cool. I completed the tutorial. I said, hey, quit out and play if it's too long. Split it out in basic and advanced tutorial if you know there's an issue. Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Oh, basic rules here, chat. It's so simple. Kind of too many enemies. I may have fucked up. Uh-oh. Oh, they got me. Wow. Bloop, 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 bloop. I give up on life. Let's try one more time. So weird seeing the gnome without his hat. Oh no, I did even worse. Okay, this is not really my kind of game. It's a neat puzzle concept, but yeah, not really the kind of thing I'm into. Personally. But I'm glad games like this exist. Where's the get out of here button? I guess this is all F4. Looks neat. Also, probably would not make it far enough. Not enough explosions in it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. So we did it, chat. We cleared our way through the new games of 2025. Now we're jumping all the way back to September 11th, 2022 with Gyro Gear Tournament. I know nothing of this, but it looks like pretty cool pixel art, so neat. Love me some pixel art. No problem. There are no options on the main screen. Audio. All right, let me... Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Hang on, I have to turn my own, like, way the fuck down. Christ almighty. All right, anyway. G1 tournament, I guess. Menus, battles, select move, AD, what? Attack when you're about to hit it. What? However, I'll just play Pokemon Sword and Shield, realize the following sliders are fucking unlockable. What is... I don't even know it... Okay. Alright, Typhoon, Ingrid, whatever. I don't know what the fuck this game is. I don't know how you play it. Oh my god, it's Beyblade. Oh, that's the button I needed. Okay, sorry, I had to find the attack button. I got it now. Just come a long way, but perhaps not long enough. Oh my god, fuck you, man. Oh no, I really fucked that up. Beyblade the platform fighter ain't inherently a bad idea. Wait, why is that hurting me? That's stupid. Why is bouncing on your opponent's head with the bottom of your giant spiked top detrimental to you? That's fine. I don't give a fuck. That's dumb. Exo Gear members are here to promote their TV show. They'll race against the competitors. Win the race by catching 3 flags for your opponent. Your prize if you win the race is another chance to fight. Oh, cool. Okay, what the fuck? Holy shit, that goes really fast. Okay, cool. Holy fuck, that guy is aggressive. No, 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 fuck off. What the hell, man? Now I legit wonder what the Beyblade video games are like. Okay, I guess it was that guy's spiked helmet, because everybody else you fuck up if you bounce on him. Okay, that seems a little busted. That's her idea too. Okay, it's cool that they gave them each like a different combat style. Like, last guy was like super aggro and trying to ring out you. She wants to pogo on your head. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Ugh. Like they hit new game, you just have to learn pogo. No! Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. So at the beginning, like, you determine, like, how revved up your thing is. And that honestly feels like it's more deterministic of whether or not you're going to win the match than anything else. They really, really like this one song. These, oh my god, are you kidding? Yeah, the race scenes are not great. They suffer from the same issues that Uniracers does. This is like, I don't know, this is a really interesting concept that I feel like there's too many little things wrong with it to really recommend it. Like, I want to like it, but there's like small annoyances with everything. Why was she super easy to beat? See, it feels like a proof of concept more than anything. Also, at this point, I'm just really curious how long this game is. So I didn't touch the controls at all once I ended up on that guy's head. Enough fighters, that fight was different enough that I can tell an effort was made. Oh, he wants revenge. Dude, okay. Oh, that was weird. Irrespective does not look like much fun. Yeah, it's not great, unfortunately. I hadn't actually noticed, but you actually reduce your opponent's GPM when you hit them too. So if you're on, like, once you end up on the back foot, it can... Fuck it, man. That's cool. I just wanted to forfeit that round anyway. So apparently that, like, either that guy jumps on your head and you lose, or you win. I did it. I beat the G1 tournament, I guess. Ingrid the Crimson Rose, the champion with the prize money, she decided to invest in Zack's store as a form of thanks for believing in her from the beginning. She kept competing for the following years as the undefeated champion, and she was always smiling. Cool. I just beat the game. Okay then. I unlocked a new character too. And... oh my god, stop, enough. Jesus. Enough with this fucking music. Okay, so that's it, I did it. I just want to see... where's the character select? Okay, here we go. So I unlocked that lady. The lady I beat the easiest in the tournament. Okay, cool. When did they ever commission a vocal ending theme for this? I respect it a little bit more. I can respect it without liking it. Like, it's just not that fun. And also, I mean, you fucked up your audio options real bad in this. When it was just audio, yay or nay. So. Alright, that was Gyro Gear Tournament. Next up is Zombies and Keys. Not exactly the most inspiring name, but, you know. This is a controller game. No, that's not at all what I wanted. I don't know why I have to go around like that. Be fine. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I found the keys part. Oh, it's twin stick. That's pretty neat. Twin stick brawler, perhaps? That's a Zamboni. Cool. I did it. Well, I do understand why. I think it's fine. I definitely feel somewhat awkward to do 2D Blade when it's a round arena. Yeah. Yeah, it really kind of limits your options. I'm not the biggest fan of burpy zombies. It's an ape-out life. Seems like you need to be careful of how many zombies you get on you at once. This looks like one of those fake games in mobile. Okay, right away, I get the impression that, like, the trick to this one is just, like, aggroing one zombie at a time. Since there's no timer or anything, there's no reason not to. Not enough numbers for that. We also need like a giant sexy zombie crushing the main character with their thighs or something. Banner's telling me to install some kind of scam call protection to count down to skip the button or miss. Aha, the key. The titular key. Caption, like, if you kill 50 zombies, you're at Disneyland. This game, oh god. This game is different. No ads. No Wi-Fi required. Okay. What the fuck do you want me to do about this? Oh, okay. Do some punches, roll away. Do some punches, roll away. Okay. Great. The zombies have Phanto key detection powers. Oh god, I got surrounded. Oh god, it didn't matter. They kind of move like apes, weirdly enough. I did it. No, look, King Dad, I could have saved him. Oh god! Come zombie, my lord. Hey. A. Okay. Oh god, that's everyone. Oh, it doesn't matter. One hit kills them. Phanto is underused in modern game design. Gamers we were taught once more to fear the Phanto. I agree. I do, in fact, agree. That would be some kind of bizarre nonsense syndrome, kind of more like you were rusticated. Oh, it's gonna break. I was wondering about that. Oh, fuck. Ow. Uh-oh. Not saying I want to play games ugly designed, better give you something else in exchange. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games it's competent, but I wouldn't necessarily call it fun. Like it's literally called Zombies and Keys. You are fighting zombies and looking for keys. There are a lot of zombies out. No! Oh no, I'm dead. Competent but unfun tend to be worse games. Yeah, I think that's enough of that. Nothing interesting about the AR placements, agreed. And there are 9 levels in the game, and that's counting the tutorial gym. So, yeah. Yeah. Long maintain the good and bad are not opposites, but separate axes. That's an interesting take. All right, next up is a game called Cugs. This looks weird. And I'm saying this on a Curator Connect night, so brace yourselves. Oh my Lord in heaven. Oh boy. Okay, R resets the entire world. Okay. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. I don't even have a comment on this. What happens when you're done? Video game. I hit escape and the game closed. Seems fine, good. Okay, real quick. A sci-fi platformer. Cugs is a fast-paced shooter with some light horror elements. Fight off hordes of enemies and grow stronger over 70 levels. Can you defeat all the bosses? Fun mechanics, unique art style, challenging gameplay. Okay. Unique, doing some heavy lifting. At least they had some degree of awareness of it. Is the gameplay in the room with it? Okay, I think we can squeeze one more game in here. We're gonna do Quake Survivor. No, not that kind of Quake. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. I think we're gonna have to do it like... Is it a bad PT like? No, I think there's gonna be...
Oh no.
Oh no. No worries, Regnell. Glad to see you here. I guess it's not an anomaly. Okay. Earthquake happened. Let's, what? So this is ostensibly a survival game. What was that? What was that? What was that? What did you fucking say to me? Push some button to do some bullshit? What was it? What am I even supposed to do? Oh, that's a zoom button. Oh, I can push the doors around. If I go near the exits to this thing, I die. Morg. Yeah, unfortunately, the busted doors are physics objects. They're really hard to get around. In fact, it seems like maybe they can just kind of stop you from doing anything. Press E to interact with puzzle.
I need to find that code. It has to be somewhere around.
Oh. I gotta... Okay. There's a code. I don't know... I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to find a padlock code in here. 8805, never mind.
I need to find that code. It has to be somewhere around.
Also, nah, don't make it so I can see any of the numbers or anything. That'd make it too easy.
Well done.
Well done, said somebody. I don't know where there was like a Silent Hill Rust door. Also, I can't go through the door. This shit is just like misaligned as hell. Like, I'm trying to wedge myself through this door and I cannot do it. Chat, I opened the door, chat. Fucking come on, God, come on, man! Ah! I did it. I beat the game. Okay, great. Okay, that was ass. Wonder what this on the store page. There's 2 user reviews for it. Yeah. Crash subway door opening sim. Yeah, apparently. Supposedly, like according to the store page, you can get into like a subway station and stuff, but yeah. It's tagged immersive sim. It's for fans of System Shock 2 and Deus Ex. Clearly. All right, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do one more game. We'll make it an even 10 for tonight. Let's play Star Tank, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get more than 5 minutes of enjoyment out of this. Pretty sure. Fairly sure. Yeah, this is an arcade thing. There we go. Gamepad. Pass stage must collect 15 gems or defeat the boss, bang the occasion, use items. Good luck in game. That was like jumping sound effect. Yeah, the audio mix in this is pretty bad. People absolutely do still make rudimentary flashes. The problem with the way that Steam democratized, like, marketing games is that people will make something like this as like an experiment in their, you know, their first ever game, and instead of moving on to make better stuff, they will sell it. My vote for best game, the Hot Pot game. Hot Pot was solid, yeah. You're saying the culprit was capitalism all this time? Yes! Absolutely. Stage 2, 20. Okay, chat. You get the idea. You get the idea. Star Tank is $3 game. A shmup with 80s aesthetics, a mixture of styles, Galaga Operation Wolf, a difficult game that requires great control skills, 20 stages, 5 bosses, various enemies, become an expert pilot of a star tank. Or don't. My suggestion would be don't. Frankly. Alright then, chat. Anyway. Let me put on a little music and let's recap what we've learned tonight. What did we learn? What have we done here? What have we accomplished? Alright, so like I said, we got 5 new games this in the last like month or so. Actually, since July. Janklady was exactly what it said on the tin. It is a weird, janky RPG-ish thing that is pretty impenetrable, but kind of cool in the way it is. I mean, it's much like Lou's other games, so that was cool. Saeko was not for me. If you like visual novels with really awkward, objectionable characters, there you go. Perfect. Hot Pot, arguably the highlight of the evening. Just a very cute object matching game. It was charming, had good music, solid mechanics, different modes you could play in. Sky the Scraper, actually, you know what? Sky the Scraper is pretty cool. Sky the Scraper was probably my best game of the evening. Just because it went into surprising amount of depth in the whole, like, action building cleaner concept. Merge Coin Maya was not for me. Gyro Gear Tournament definitely wasn't for me. Zombies and Keys wasn't. And then, yeah, Zombies and Keys, Cugs, Quake Survivor, Star Tank. This right here. This right here was just. Don't put this shit on Steam. Don't do it. Just don't. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I know you're very proud of your very first game project that you bashed together in Unity. You did more than I can do. Doesn't mean you need to try and fucking sell it. Demonic blunt rotation. Skyscraper looked like the most interesting one. That Janklady. Swift slide from mediocrity into the waste bin. Yeah. Alright, so the next time we do this, obviously we'll start with any new games that come in between now and then. I'm definitely gonna do my part to kill any interest in developers handing me their games, because I'm going to curate these probably in the week ahead, and most of them will be negative, which tends to scare developers off for at least a couple weeks. When we reconvene, Terminus Zombie Survivors will be the first one, which actually looks like a pretty cool game. Like this one, Long Play Studios, I think, made the mistake of handing their legitimate game to me. So I'm actually pretty excited to check this one out. I mean, this has got like 4,000 reviews, so. So yeah, we'll check out Terminus Zombie Survivors and then a bunch of other shit. Candy Maker, Winter Story, The Prisoner of the Night, The Teleport. I'm sure this is fucking quality. Oh, you know that one, Drake Nell. Nice. And Eva, y'all know it. Okay, cool, yeah. Well, I will look forward to that then. So yeah. Now, when we'll do the next one, I don't know. We haven't done a Curator Connectageddon since July, so they happen every couple of months, I guess. But I might always get a wild hair and just decide to dive right back into it, or I might get another deeply interesting game to me like Janklady and be inspired to start it up because of that. So, anyway, schedule. Upcoming schedule. Tomorrow night, Power Hours. We should be finishing August 1995 in Nintendo Power. Sunday is nothing. I don't stream on Sunday. Monday, we are starting a new game. Not only that, we are picking up with a series that I said I was going to play through that I haven't played anything in years. So look forward to that. It's very exciting. I think y'all will be pleased. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the foreseeable future. And then next Friday is going to be the September Community Night. We're doing Sage Expo games. Get thyself into Discord, into the Community Night channel to get the deets on that and submit the game that you want to see for that. And with that, chat, I will find us somebody to raid into the night. Last night I took a nap and missed the whole stream. Hopefully we won't repeat that. I mean, we actually only ended up playing 2 games last night. We played Super NES Yogi Bear, and then I beat Ninja Gaiden 2 on a lark. So, I think if you were gonna miss one night of the Power Hours, unless like you really wanted to see a run back of Ninja Gaiden 2, last night was the night to miss. Alright, pretty much everybody I know is playing Silk Song. So I'll throw you over to Mary Ellen Katz again. She's doing more Tarkov. Tarkov is a fascinating experience. Not one that I would play myself, but it's neat to watch. Miss Yogi Bear, fuck! Hey, boo-boo! It was mediocre. Alright, gang. Anyway, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for humoring me for another 10 games hot off the Curator Connect presses. I do really like doing these nights. I do really like checking out the true scope of the Steam expanse out there. Just how janky and weird and experimental and low effort Steam games can be. Not something that I think most people experience firsthand. So I'm glad this is something I can share with all y'all. So thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for the return of the Power Hours. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.